Hey everyone, Deacon082 here and welcome back to Pokemon LeafGreen Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, after some fails, we met our starter, Darlene the Celio, and we also picked up a Seaking named Ariel. So, in this episode, we're going to go, I guess we could head north first and try to get a Pokemon on Route 2. For another encounter. I guess we could head into Viridian Forest before we go for shitbag over on Route 22 before the Pokemon League, but I always like doing that fight. Maybe do a little bit of training before then because, well, what if he ends up with electric types? Then we're kinda screwed over. Here we get a TGTV, which I've never used. But okay, here we are on Route 2. And going in the grass, hoping to find something good, our encounter is a seal. Because we love water types so much, we're going to use a whole team full of them. And Seal's actually a Pokemon I like a lot, but have never gotten to use, so let's use one of our Pokeballs on it. And very good, we caught a seal. This one's female as well. Let's see. Its tail fin's kind of split, like Tails from Sonic. I mean, it's a two-tailed fox, but this is kind of split. Okay, so we have Tails. I think I'll go into Viridian Forest as well. See if we can get a fourth Pokemon. Let's see, what can we find in Viridian Forest? We'll come back here later to deal with the trainers and stuff. But our encounter for Viridian Forest, finally something that isn't a water type. We have a Hirayama. And you know this thing is going to be a brute for us if we can catch it, because Hirayama, another Pokemon I really like. Oh, we got lucky there. Okay. Celio will get dominated by Arm Thrust. Oh yeah, this is where watching Chugga comes in handy, because I now know that Hirayama is easier to catch than Makuhita. Is it easy enough? No, it is not. Okay, is it worth it to catch this Hirayama? It's definitely worth it, but we might lose Seaking in the process. But we don't. Okay, our first close call of the run, we catch Hirayama, an absolute brute. And we're gonna name it after a fighting type gym leader who doesn't get enough credit. It's Chuck from Johto, because Chuck, standing under the waterfall like a boss. Okay, so we've, I guess, assembled our team. We got Chuck the Hirayama at level 5 with 19 attack and 30 HP and thick fat. I love Hirayama so much. We also have Arm Thrust right off the bat, which is amazing. I'm gonna train up Chuck after we go back and heal. And do some more training for Seal, but maybe save that for a little bit later, because really no point in training up all our water types right now, but I will be using Seal. Once it evolves into Dugong, we'll have 2 water ice types and a pure water type. But Seal's the only thing that's not fully evolved yet. I'll do some stuff with it later. Okay, what do we have over here? I know we've already caught something. We have Pupitar. Well, that's just perfect for Arm Thrust because super effective. Yeah, a lot of training going to be going on screen here. We'll get Chuck to about level 9, and then I think I'll feel good enough to take on my rival. Mawile, another Pokemon I really like. I got around to using one finally in a playthrough for Ruby, and, well, it wasn't my strongest. Not even close, but it was very good. Now, the thing about randomizers is they do make training a lot easier because, let's face it, Pidgey and Rattata give terrible experience early on, when Pokemon like Rhyhorn and Pupitar are here giving a bunch of experience, so really easy to train up at the beginning of the game and pretty much all through the game, because you got good chances of finding evolved Pokemon, and as long as you have type advantages, stuff that can take them out, you should be in good shape. Slack off, so even more stuff we can just dominate with Arm Thrust. Okay, so Chuck and Darlene are going to probably have, well, I don't want to say probably, But I'm gonna say, hopefully they'll have no trouble getting through our rival battle. And we'll train up the others in a little bit. A Snorlax. Another thing we can just dominate with arm thrust, but... Okay, it's a level 2 Snorlax, so yeah. Level 9. We didn't lose any health, so I say we just go ahead and take on Shitbag. Going to the... We're not going to the Pokemon League anymore, we're just going to the normal Pokemon League. He leads off with his Bayonet, and why did I not see that coming? He had a Bayonet in the last episode, but I'm just thinking all random. So, we can't actually do anything here, but I'm just gonna lower its accuracy so we can get a better switch in to Darlene. Because we gotta use Powder Snow / Water Gun. Powder Snow probably the best bet. Of course it doesn't matter, they're both the same power, but Powder Snow has that freeze chance. And freeze could really come in handy on some of these fights early on if we get in trouble. Like Nightshade doing 9 damage. That's a lot when you only have this few HP. Okay, so Bayonet down. And we'll see what next Pokemon is. Chuck grows to level 10. Bayonet gives a ton of experience. And then a Mantine. What am I going to do with Mantine? Well, Mantine is especially bulky on the special side. So Powder Snow is probably not going to do anything to this. Yeah, just as I expected. So Hariyama's probably got to tackle it and it'll be the best bet. Or we could just wear it down with Powder Snow. Which, I mean, it seems to be working right now. So we'll just keep at it. We don't quite have an electric type move, but like I said, well, I haven't really said it, but I'm not worried about this fight at all at this point in the game. All those Powder Snows, we finally get a freeze, so that's good. Yeah, only 10% chance of freezing, but hey, it comes up more often than you expect. Mantine also gives a crap ton of experience. Celio's already level 12, and if Brock had Rock and Ground types, we would already be ready to take him on, because we have 3 water types. Okay, so what can I do now? Let's train up Tails a bit. Go up here, grab this potion. So, I haven't really decided if I'm going to be doing switch or set. I think I'll say right now that... I mean, it hasn't come into effect at all, and I cannot find my menu. I'm going to go for set just because I think it's more of a challenge and I like it better. Of course, because I don't know what's coming up next, it could make this really difficult, but I'm going to stick to it and go with set. So, before we do our first trainer battle up in Viridian Forest, I'll do a little bit of training here. Golem, but all we have is Headbutt, so... Back to Darlene it is. Also, I don't think it knows any rock-type moves right now, but if it did, I'm still not worried, even though it's super effective. Good training off the bat for Tails. Okay, so, what other rules did I do in that first Nuzlocke? Well, obviously you can't say no legendaries, because the normal legendary encounters, you could go up to Mewtwo and have it be a Rattata or something. And you could find a legendary on as a starter like that Jirachi, and I got a little too careless with Tails here. But no big deal, we took it out all fine. Shroomish. Does it start with Absorb? I'm not gonna risk it. Yes. Does it start with Absorb? I don't know, but I'm going to switch to another water type instead. Because I am just a genius at battle strategies. Effect Spore. Oh god, Effect Spore. Effect Spore is not fun to have to deal with. So, that's part of the reason why Shroomish and Breloom are absolute monsters. Because just Effect Spore can come in. You think you're gonna beat me? No, you're not, because I can just put you to sleep out of nowhere when you're not expecting it. Plus, I have, like, Spore and all these awesome fighting type moves. Yeah, Breloom is a boss. I used one the very first time I played through Emerald, and I didn't know what I was doing there. It had, like, counter, Sky Uppercut, Mach Punch, and some other fighting type move, but it had 4 fighting type moves, which don't do that. I didn't train it up for Spore because I didn't know at the time. I'd only learned it as a Shroomish and not as Breloom. Free Pokeball in here, always good to pick up. A Growlithe. That's nice. Intimidate means Headbutt probably isn't going to do that much, but we get a Flinch and I'll just stick in, well, never mind. Roar is so annoying, oh my god. I found a shiny Whismur in my Ruby version. It used Roar first turn. I'm like, this is unfair almost. Gloom definitely running from that because it can use Absorb right off the bat, I know that. Okay, our first real trainer battle. Hey, you have Pokemon? Come on, let's battle. So it's a bug catcher. What is he going to have? Caterpie or Weedle? How about Metang? Because this game just gets rid of all logic when you play it. We'll go into Darlene and just hit it, because all it's going to know is Takedown. So we can just go with Water Gun and take it out in a few hits. Yeah, random bug catcher with the Metang, which is the hardest Pokemon in the game to catch, tied with about 30 other legendaries. And then an Aggron. So, 2 steel types. Are these steel type trainers? So the randomizer I'm using has so many different ways to modify teams. And Ice Ball is a very good move too. I'll actually teach that over Growl, because I think I'll probably use Defense Curl over Ice Ball, because Defense Curl actually powers up Ice Ball and Rollout. A lot of people don't know that, because it's like, seriously, whoever uses Defense Curl and whoever uses Celio, okay, these bug catchers really like steel types so far. This is all steel types. But like I was saying, there's a way to set trainer classes, so like they'll all use the same type of Pokemon, but I didn't do that. But I guess you could have made bug catchers randomly use steel types. Yeah, I didn't do that. This is a Whiscash, Water Ground. We don't have grass type moves yet. The first time I played this randomizer and I had messed up, I had a Kabutops that knew Absorb, so that kind of worked pretty well. Chuck's just going to town right now. Like I said, Chuck's making this easy, and then a Camerupt. I mean, I might as well just stay in, but I could switch to any of my water types. Well, really only Celio could do anything. Yeah. Chuck with Arm Thrust to finish off Camerupt, and yeah, the training goes a lot faster when you're taking out Camerupt and Whiscash instead of Weedle. So yeah, we'll go for Aerial next. Do a little bit of this whole antidote thing, picking up an antidote in case I ever get poisoned. Not like they'd use poison types, they seem to all be using steels right now. Oh, Meganium. Okay, so what level do I get Razor Leaf is the question. I think I'm better off probably just going to Darlene and using a Defense Curl Ice Ball combo. Ice Ball is also going to be special in this game. Because it was before Physical Special Split, Ice Ball is a physical move now. So that Defense Curl before the Ice Ball, absolute domination. What is your next Pokemon? Camerupt. And I'm locked into Ice Ball, and that is doing so much damage. Oh my god, I could just Defense Curl Ice Ball through this entire game if I wanted to, because I have fantastic team setup. This is a Randomizer Nuzlocke. I have never had such good team setup already. Another Growlithe? You know what? Oh wait, I don't have... Dang it, I just have Water Sport, so I might as well just run. One more trainer up here. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? Well, I have a full team full of evolved Pokemon already. There's Graveler, so we'll go back into Darlene. And we'll go Defense Curl Ice Ball on the whole game. Because, oh my god. Oh, it actually knows Rock Throw at level 7. Did not expect that, to be honest. But Ice Ball is just gonna one-shot everything. Everything here, pretty much. Carvanha. I missed with Ice Ball. No. I don't know if you actually have to use Defense Curl again if your stats get lowered. I don't actually know how that works. But Ice Ball, it has 90 accuracy. It's already missed twice in a row. And even though it's a special move, it still makes contact with rough skin, so that's just a weird thing. There's moves that make contact, and then moves that don't make contact, and physical special has nothing to do with that. So there are physical moves that don't make any contact, and there are special moves that do. I know Leaf Blade. Speaking of Leaf Blade, hi Skeptile. Can't run from that. I know very well I can't flee from Skeptile, because Skeptile is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. But yeah, Leaf Blade, special move. But they knew what they were doing with physical special because they have Leaf Blade making contact even though it's a special move. Okay, one more trainer up here. Where is this item? I don't know. There's a potion there, but I never really worry about it because it was right in front of him in red, blue, and yellow. But because that was only 2 spaces wide, now there's 5 and you have to check the whole thing. So I don't actually remember where this potion is in this game. I guess we'll find out as we level up Ariel some more. Okay, it's all the way over there. I guess they put it there so the trainer wouldn't walk over it and make it so you couldn't get it. And he has an Abra. It's just gonna teleport. Easiest trainer battle ever. This is easier than the Weedle if you have a Charmander. It's a level 9 Weedle, but it's not hard at all. Okay, so there we go. We're getting out of Viridian Forest. Gonna peck this Gloom really quick. Oh, poison. Well, we're almost to the Pokemon Center in Pewter, so I'll hold off on using an antidote just because we can walk there and get there in like 10 HP of poison damage. Wait, Pokemon Center is up here. What am I doing? The Pokemon Center was over there in Pokemon, but not here. Okay, so I don't know how we're doing on time, but I think I'll do a little more training before we take on Brock, even though I think unless he has like a slew of electric types that I should be pretty good to take him out with just the Defense Curl Ice Ball strategy, because he does only have 2 Pokemon, which means shouldn't be that difficult really, because if we can take out the first one with Ice Ball, the second Ice Ball will be stronger, so that's good. Beautifly has Absorb. Yeah, I forget about that, because they're level 4 Pokemon, but they're learning moves that the evolution gets at 10. I think it gets Absorb at 10, something like that. Charizard! That's awesome. Charizard might know some fire moves at this level, but I'm not worried. We'll just go at it with Tails and Ember. That's not going to do anything. Yeah, we took out a Charizard with a 2-tailed Fox. It really does look like Tails, kind of, I guess. And then Igglybuff. Surprisingly, Igglybuff is actually pretty tanky. Of course, it doesn't have any defense, but it's got that massive HP stat that the whole Jigglypuff family has. And then a Silcoon. I mean, we'll just waste our headbutts. I think I'll get everybody to level 10 just so we at least have some options for the gym. I mean, I could play it safe because, once again, I don't know what Pokemon the gym leader is going to use. I don't even know what type he's going to specialize in. So it provides an interesting challenge in a randomizer because, well, I mean, Brock could have Legendaries. Brock could have a Magikarp and Phoebus as his 2 Pokemon. Like, seriously, I've had the first time I ever tried a randomizer was in Crystal, and let's see, the Sprout Tower Elder, his team was, oddly enough, a Bellsprout. And then he had a Mew and a Snorlax, so a Legendary and then Snorlax, which there's only one or two of in the entire game. But then Faulkner had an Oddish, and honestly I think Oddish and Meryl is his two Pokemon, which is like really weak. Faulkner, you need to get your shit together because the Sprout Tower Elder is like way better than you already. Okay, Xatu. I really like Xatu too. I used one in Crystal before, and it worked really well until I died to a Pidgey because I forgot that I honestly didn't know that. Oh god. Okay, before I get into this Regice, let me finish telling my story. I honestly didn't know that Gust affected flying Pokemon when they used Fly, so I had 2 HP. I was just grinding with Fly because I could take them out in one hit. Okay, Regice at level 5. Its only move is Explosion, so you better get the hell out of there because Explosion is incredibly powerful because it also halves their defense. Basically, yeah, Tails would die from Explosion. I think all the Regis just start with Explosion. I think I saw that. It's like, I forget the name of the guy's channel, but the video is like worst Randomizer Nuzlocke luck ever. So he picks a Regice, is like, damn, Legendary right off the bat. This is awesome. Only move Explosion. Okay, bye-bye, Zigzagoon. That's literally the only way it's possible to lose the first fight, but it doesn't count as losing, because that Zigzagoon will literally flee from you if it somehow gets you to red health. Like, there are probably ways, but I'm not sure if they would work. I mean, you could use a move like Mean Look with a Ghost type. Or if your starter is a Wobbuffet, it can't run away, and you could just, like, spam Encore, and it would literally have no choice but to kill you. If you spam Encore when it uses Tackle, it's gonna eventually kill you. Of course, wait, yeah, that would work with a Wynot, because Wobbuffet doesn't learn Encore, does it? No, only as Wynot. Okay, I know too many random facts about Pokemon. I could just talk about random facts about Pokemon for this entire series while I'm training, and it wouldn't make a difference. So yeah, another Charizard. It sucks that we only have Peck as an attack, because that's sadly all Goldeen gets for a while. It just teases us with Water Sport. You know what, I'll use it to weaken Ember if you ever decide to use it. And yeah, this should get us to level 10, so next time on Pokemon Leaf Green version Randomizer Nuzlocke Challenge, let's play whatever game series I want to call this, whatever. Next time we'll be taking on Brock, the Pewter City Gym Leader. He is a master of rock types and ground types, but in this game he could have anything and everything, any of the 386 Pokemon that existed to this point. So yeah, next time we'll be taking on Brock with our team of things. So yeah, see you guys next time and take care.